Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. My name is David Aqua and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my weekly Sunday vlog for April 2nd, 2017. In this video we're going to talk about what's up with me for the past week. So I'm going to tell you guys what movie I've been watching, what events I've been attending. Later on in this video we're going to do a little mini Q&A. A couple of you guys asked me some really good questions in last week's vlog. I'm going to answer in this week's vlog, okay? I attended two huge events this past week. One was this book sale at the Lawrence Public Library. So they had a ton of stuff there, man. They had video game strategy guides. They had DVDs and Blu-rays and comic books and graphic novels and audiobooks and music CDs. I mean, it was awesome. I will upload a haul video of all the things I got at the book sale, the Lawrence Public. But they said book sale, but there's like a ton of other things there. One of the things I bought there, this is like the best thing I bought there, by the way, was this Super Mario Brothers for the Wii. This is incredible, man. 4 players, new courses, new enemies. This is great. So if you go to GameStop right now, this game's like $20-$30. I got it for only $1. So there's the game. It's missing a little booklet though, but yeah, it's in beautiful condition. So looking forward to playing it. I just got. I can't believe it, man. A dollar for this game. So can't wait to play it. So. And then there was also a Comic-Con that I attended this past weekend. I went to Spider-Man. It was KC Fancon number 47. So I've been going to this many years in the past, and I went there again. For the most part, it was the same vendors that you see every single time. So for $5, I got this Spawn action figure from McFarlane Toys, new in box. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I just had to snatch it up. Exoskeleton Spawn. So you can see here, I think you can take off all this armor. Yeah, I think so. So you can take off the Violator's skull and all this right here, and you can have just a regular Spawn figure, you know. But man, I look at this and I'm like, maybe I'll do an unboxing video in the future with all my other Spawn figures. I mean, I just recently uploaded a Spawn collection, just I would say like a couple months ago, I think. So yeah. Very happy that I got this. I got a bunch of other stuff at the Comic-Con too. Everything there was also super cheap, you know. Got some Ninja Turtles, got X-Men stuff, action figures. Yeah, I got a ton of things from that. So I'll upload that video later on this week too. Some of the things I did buy at the Lawrence Public Library book sale were these DVDs. They were only $1, man. It was only $1 too. So the first movie I got there, starring Texas Rattlesnake himself, Stone Cold Steve Austin, was Knockout. This movie's from 2010. So it's basically the Karate Kid. Like, remember the Karate Kid with Mr. Miyagi, or depending on what version, Jackie Chan's character. You know, they did a remake of it in the future. This is basically the same thing, but instead of karate, it's boxing. So there was a boy, he's new to the school, you know, he's new in town, he's like the new kid in school, he got bullied and stuff like that. And so the only way to kind of prove himself to the bullies is that he was entered into a tournament for boxing. And everything's the same as the Karate Kid, it's just, you know, different characters and stuff like that. And instead of karate, or kung fu, depending on what, you know, it's boxing instead. And, you know, the movie had some good morals and stuff like that in it, you know. Like Steve Austin was like very helpful. He was like the coach. He taught the boy how to box and stuff like that. It was good. You know, it was more about, you know, trying new things, believing in yourself. It had some good messages in the movie. All right. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. If you haven't watched this, it's pretty good. All right. Another movie I got here. Also had Stone Cold Steve Austin in it, okay? Chain of Command. And it has, he has the guy from Spawn. He played Spawn back in that 90s movie, okay? Michael White. So in the movie, Michael White's character's brother was killed because of some money problems or whatever, and then he had to go look for the killer. That was basically it. And Steve Austin played a kind of like a hitman in the movie. All right. One thing that kind of disturbed me is that they had a ton of chances to kill our main protagonist here, but instead of killing him, they tied him up in monologue. Like, you've seen this bajillion times like on TV and movies and stuff like that. You know, the bad guy could have just gotten away, just shoot him in the head and move on with their lives. You know, just another punk. But instead, they had to tie him up, capture him, and then give him their life story and stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about. So that happened in this movie. When did this movie come out? 2014, so just a couple years ago. So, okay, there it is. And then finally, I saw this movie for the very first time. A lot of people are going to be really surprised by this, okay? Because a lot of people out there is like, David, you said you're a sci-fi fan, but you've never seen this movie? How dare you? How could you? You are an embarrassment to all sci-fi fans. Well, I'm getting a little better because I finally saw this movie that everyone's been begging me to tell you guys what I thought about and stuff like that. Blade Runner. That's right. For the very first time in my life, I saw Blade Runner this past week. Okay. So yeah, April 2017, huge momentous event. David finally sees Blade Runner. So they're making another one. They're releasing a sequel for it, starring Ryan Gosling, and Harrison Ford will be back for the second one. So I figured, yep, I better watch the first one so I know what to look for in the second movie. Directed by Ridley Scott. The only thing I really have complaints about this movie, because it was good, okay? It had a great story, it had great acting, you know, a very edge of your seat, you know. The only thing I wish it was, like, there was not as much action as I thought there would be. I thought this movie was going to have tons of explosions and robots everywhere and huge special effects and stuff like that, and, you know, it would be like a crazy CGI fest, you know what I'm talking about? But it wasn't like that at all. There was a lot of, there was a lot of story and character development and, you know, that type of stuff. It wasn't like a huge... It wasn't like The Matrix, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I was like walking into. I was like, I thought it was going to be like super action packed and tons of explosions and, you know, tons of CGI and special effects and stuff like that. It wasn't like that at all. Okay. So I enjoyed the movie. Okay. A lot of people are like saying, yes, they finally saw Blade Runner. So yeah. I watched. I enjoyed. I didn't watch these special features though. There were a ton of special features in there in this DVD. The final cut. I believe there's like multiple versions of this. There was like a work print version, and then there was like stuff where they cut out scenes of too much blood and stuff like that. I don't know. It's been like that forever. But when this movie first came out, it wasn't as popular as it is now. You know, when it was like a box office failure or something like that, and it wasn't like a way. After it was, you know, released on home video when it finally got like a cult following, you know, kind of reminds me of Tron. You know, Tron, it wasn't like super popular when it first came out too, and over time it kind of built up a cult following. Then they made another movie, you know. So this is kind of what it reminds me of, you know, Blade Runner. So I enjoyed it. Very dark, very thought provoking. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the Q&A. Got a few questions here that people ask me. Damn Dude 21. What is the most annoying thing that happened to you while working at the Disney store? So I was a Disney store cast member for like 3 years back in like the early 2000s. Okay. I worked for the Disney store in my local mall, and then they closed it. Like it just went out of business or whatever because there was like a changing of ownership for the Disney store and stuff like that. Man, I would love to work at the Disney store now. When it's like there's like Marvel and Star Wars stuff there. Every time I go to the Disney store now, but way back when, it was like well. To answer the question, the most annoying thing that happened was like people walking in asking me for like, do you have Anastasia on DVD? And where's like all the Land Before Time stuff? And you know what I'm saying? Like things that are not Disney, they would walk in and ask for Disney related stuff. You know, like where's Bugs Bunny and where's Porky Pig and you know, where's like All Dogs Go to Heaven stuff and you know. I'm like, this is the Disney store. It's not Disney. so yeah, that was one of the most annoying things. I'm pretty sure like people who are working at a Disney store now, they probably still have people like that. They would come in and be like, "Where's Shrek? Where's Puss in Boots and stuff like that." You know what I mean? So yeah, that was one of the things that would happen way back when I worked at the Disney store. Was like people would just walk in and be like asking for non-Disney related stuff. I bet people would ask for like Batman, Superman stuff these days because they walk in there just they see Iron Man and Spider-Man and stuff like that, like you know, Disney has Marvel now, and I'm pretty sure people just walk in and be like, where's Batman stuff? I'm pretty sure that happens these days. I mean, if you work in a Disney store, confirm that with me, because when I was working in a Disney store, they would ask me stuff like that, like, where's Littlefoot and Sarah and like from the Land Before Time and stuff. Paul Vachon, David. When you and your parents move to Texas, are you going to move in with them, or are you going to get your own place? I wish you guys all the best of your move and hope it goes well. Yeah, the wheels are turning. I will be moving to Texas probably like next year during this time. Chances are I'll be in Texas. Okay, we'll be moved there with because number one, my sister's going to have a baby. Okay, that seems very inevitable now. Baby's coming, right? And my parents want to move down there to be closer, to take care of the kid and stuff like that, you know. And plus, there's a lot of opportunity there. Like I have like 2 degrees. I would love to go down there and just look for jobs. There's like more opportunities than there is here in Kansas, you know. So we'll see. I'll probably move in with my parents for a little bit, and once I get settled myself, maybe get married or something like that, then I'll move out or something. So we'll see what happens. I mean, Texas is huge, you know. I may end up like moving completely super far away from my parents or whatever. We'll see. Okay. PD675. Hi David, what are your top 5 classic TV shows from the 70s and 80s? 70s and 80s. I don't think I watched very many TV shows from the 70s and 80s. Seinfeld. Wasn't Seinfeld came out during the 80s? I think that's like the earliest show I ever watched. Like most of the things that came out during the 90s, like Boy Meets World, Home Improvement. Those are the shows I watched when I was young. Seinfeld would have to be like the earliest show I watched. I don't know. Like that's the only thing that comes to mind. Said Lagdani. Make new Grand Theft Auto game collection videos. What do you want me to talk about? Like, there hasn't been a new video game since Grand Theft Auto 5, and my last collection has Grand Theft Auto 5 in it. So what do you want me to update it? I guarantee you, if I make a daily Grand Theft Auto video, the subscribers will shoot right up, because that seems like a lot of people ask for that. Juan and Rick Gaming Channel. What was your favorite PS1 game? Oh man, favorite PS1 game. It has to be either Metal Gear Solid or Tomb Raider Chronicles. I know most people probably think Metal Gear Solid because I played that a lot, but Tomb Raider Chronicles was a game I devoted a lot of time into. Maybe Final Fantasy VIII, because that's a game I spent a lot of time on also. It's gonna be one of those 3. The Multi-Gunman. Will you go to the bar with me? Sure. Well, let's go to the bar. We'll hang out. The OG Basketball Collector. David, can I get a shout out? So there's your shout out. I'm answering your question right now. Thank you for watching and being a viewer. I really enjoyed your basketball card collection. Thank you. So, Chris Abbott. Who's your favorite Power Ranger? I guess the Green Ranger. Tommy the Green Ranger is probably my favorite Ranger. Okay. Leslie Hodnett, are you going to get Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands? Maybe someday in the future. We'll see. I've been watching other people play it. It looks like an interesting game. Gamer Thief. What is your view on the recent terrorist attack in London? Oh my gosh. The recent terrorist attack in London. So, this is what I know, just based on like Yahoo News and Twitter and stuff like that, is that there was a dude who got all crazy, right? He got into his car, and I believe it was in that Westminster place, the British Parliament area. He ran over like 50 people. Like he injured about like 50 people in his car. Like he's just driving onto pedestrians, right? Killed like 5 people. That's including himself, and apparently he's of Islamic cultures. You know, like he's a Muslim, right? And that's like where all the controversy is. So my thoughts on it is there are some people who are saying, see, all Muslims are bad and stuff like that. It's not true. Oh my God, this is one dude, and apparently he hasn't been linked to any organization yet. You know, it's like he's not ISIS, he's not from this group or that group or whatever. You know, so yeah, it's like I remember going on Twitter. on and Facebook, people were talking about, oh, look at this photo of this woman. She's just walking right by while ignoring while other people are helping and stuff like that, and was wearing I don't know what the right word is, but you know what I'm talking about. You know, the women they wear the thing. And oh my gosh, the whole internet blew up and stuff like that. Controversy. You see, they're all connected. They're all nah. So the only bad guy here was that guy. Okay, that's my thoughts on it. Okay, until they link him to some organization, it's just him. It's only him that went nuts. All right. It's not about this certain group of people or a certain culture just because he's you know look like them or whatever, you know. but yeah, but that's all. How's that? Is that enough thoughts? You know. But that's all I really have to say about that. You know. So upcoming videos for the week, we got the Kansas City KC Fancon 47 haul. Okay, my Comic-Con haul, and more stuff that I got from the Lawrence Public Library book sale, if you can call it that, because they stole more than books. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, everyone. Rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. Go ahead and ask me more questions for next week's vlog and stuff like that, and we'll just go from there. Thank you for watching.